Next up, the Stade du Moustoir for Lorient against Sedan. Lorient certainly on the up, as it were, certainly in terms of confidence, if not their league position. They've reached both domestic cup finals in France. Beat Nîmes at this stadium a week ago to make it to the final of the French Cup, and they certainly have the best of the early chances. Entertaining Sedan here, who went close themselves to Philippe Seldrin. Yes, Ndiaye involved in the thick of things as well for Sedan. And when the ball broke loose there, fine save by Hamel in the Lorient goal. After that, the home side determined to stamp their authority on the game, and a decent turn and shot inside the box, not rewarded with a finish. Pascal Bedrossian, nifty footwork, just wide. Bedrossian in the heart of things throughout. This was Pascal Feindouno's effort, and so unlucky as was the follow-up. Indeed, Patrick Regnault would become a key figure in the Sedan goal, saving superbly second time round from Darcheville. Into the second half now, Bedrossian with the effort. Regnault again coming to the rescue. Sedan, bottom of the table on goal difference in France, badly needed a win here, and they almost claimed a piece of luck there. The ball almost careering in off the feet of Jurisic. Anxious moments for both management teams. Into the final quarter now, and that was the goal that decided it. A fine run and finish from Chirisua Juel. Fifth goal of the season for him, and it could turn out to be the most important for the Ivory Coast international. 71 minutes gone, that made it 1-0. Lorient had not won at home since February, to 0-0 with Bastia in their last game here. Seydou Keita, the Mali international, was scythed down, which resulted in another red card. Montero on the receiving end of it. Lorient wanted that second goal to be short and almost got it. But right in the closing stages, the Lorient management team understandably anxious. Seldron swinging in the free kick, and the ball eventually forced in on the far side. Dramatic stuff. Piers Ndiaye, the Cameroonian international, bringing delights to Alex Dupont. Sneaking in on the far side. Late goal. And sparing the blushes of Sedan. So dramatic scenes right at the end. Lorient still with no home win. Well, on to Parc Lescure, where Bordeaux are firmly hoping to be involved in European competition next season. It won't be the Champions League, but more than likely the UEFA Cup. That was the opening goal, struck by Kamel Meriem in the 26th minute. Recent acquisition from Sochaux Meriem. First goal for Bordeaux, and what a good one it was. 4 wins in their last 6. 2 defeats as well, but they've got a decent home record, Bordeaux. 9 wins in 15 matches prior to this encounter. Bastia, for their part, 12th in the table, not going up any further, and certainly not going down. But the cup finalists almost snatched an equaliser through Tony Varel, who's been nothing short of a sensation since arriving at the Corsican club. Bordeaux pushing forward, Pauletta almost inevitably involved, and the looping header was over the line from Sanchez, Christophe Sanchez, and that made it 2-0, 6 minutes before the interval. A second goal of the campaign for him, despite the efforts of Peneteau, Nicolas Peneteau in the Bastia goal. The ball was in, and that was 2-0. The Bordeaux coach Eli Bout had been plagued by injuries prior to this game, or at least injuries to his team. All his first choice defenders were unavailable through either injury or suspension, and it was a case of holding out in the second half as far as Bordeaux were concerned. Looking for a third goal when they could, though. Excellent stop from Peneteau. Tipped to make the national team before too long, Nicolas Peneteau. And with that sort of stop, you can see why. Pauletta at the heart of everything good Bordeaux produce, and forcing Peneteau into another wonderful save there. Pauletta, Bordeaux's top scorer with 22 goals, almost getting another. Great stop though by Peneteau. Bastia didn't give up the ghost though. Terrible marking in the Bordeaux defence, not punished with the finish there from Tony Varel. Not really what we've come to expect from him. Tussling all round, and a red card for a second bookable offence against Smertin. And in the closing stages, Bastia would pull them back. Not sure that Cyril Jeunechamp actually meant to score with that first touch. Looked like he was trying to control it more than anything, but he won't mind. A first goal of the season for him. Made for a very nervous final few minutes for Bordeaux, but they held out. And this one finished 2-1. Still, there was time though. Pauletta always a threat, and just edging it the wrong side of the post. The Portuguese striker felt that he was being held back there, and probably was being held back, but went for goal and was just wide. Another good win though for Bordeaux, this. The Stade Auguste Bonal was the scene for Sochaux Marseille, 8th against 9th. Sochaux, who've exceeded expectations this season by more than holding their own in the top flight. Marseille, on the other hand, well, a bit like Monaco really, the two neighbours from the south of France. Always promise great things, but rarely deliver. After a good start, Marseille are back to the bad old inconsistent days. 1-3, drawn 1 and lost 2 of their last 6. Real mid-table battle this, and unsurprisingly it was Sochaux on the attack early on, taking the lead as well through Nisa Stavljevic, the Yugoslavian, after 19 minutes. Slick goal, decent move, finished off emphatically. Well, Marseille have one of the worst away records in the French First Division. Only one win on their travels at Metz back in October, 9 games ago, and they've lost their last 5 in a row away from home, and they were up against it almost the entirety of this match. Sochaux almost claiming a second goal through Mikhail Pagis, but that was Adil Shedley's fall through. And 35 minutes gone. Sochaux penalty. Poor challenge really from Daniel Van Buiten. Pierre-Alain Frau, the top scorer, thank you very much. 2-0. That was his 13th of the season. Marseille did fuck their ideas up slightly in the second half, and maybe should have pulled one back here, but for a good stop. The effort on the turn, a reasonably slick one, but all sorts of holes in the Marseille defence, and only the goalkeeper coming to the rescue on that occasion. Bertrand Runier with a good stop. spreading himself to deny Frau. Frank Roberto, awful defending, and punished as only strikers know how. Pierre Alan Frau getting his second goal. 62 minutes gone for the defending world champions. Well, there were all sorts of scuffles near the end. Players on the bench and players still playing. And Sochaux determined to get a fourth goal, and only Runye denied it. Tremendously surging run through the middle. Well, that's what the result meant to Jean Fernandez, the Sochaux coach, and his team. Frau the hero in a 3-0 win.